already arriving at hospitals and clinics, PPE and syringes as they await Pfizer vaccine deliveries.
Just a little bit ago, the FDA informed Pfizer that they do intend to proceed towards an authorization for their vaccines.
Just yesterday, the FDA's Outside Advisory Committee recommended emergency authorization. Dr. Paul Offit voted yes.
I think that this vaccine is then going to roll off the assembly line off the trucks, off the planes, and into the arms of the American public no later than Monday.
The CDC is expected to issue its own approval this weekend, prioritizing who gets the vaccine first. In Group 1A, frontline medical workers, as well as residents and workers in long-term care facilities. Then Group 1B, essential workers like teachers, emergency responders, food handlers, and transportation workers. In Group 1C, adults 65 and older or those with high-risk medical conditions. 50 million Americans expected to be vaccinated by the end of January, 100 million by the end of February.
I do not have any information on if we will be receiving the COVID vaccine.
Already, doctors' offices have been flooded with calls from people looking for answers.
When will it be available? How is it going to be administered? How are they going to know to be notified about it when it starts? Those types of questions.
New York hospitals are also eager.
It can't be overstated. This is what we've been praying for. This is what we've been hoping for.
Meanwhile, the New York Times and Washington Post report that in a phone call, White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows threatened to fire FDA Commissioner Stephen Hahn if he did not approve the vaccine by tonight. After President Trump tweeted, "Get the damn vaccines out now, Dr. Hahn. Stop playing games and start saving lives." In a statement, Dr. Hahn said that characterization of the phone call was, quote, untrue. Moderna's vaccine is up next. We expect the FDA to approve that very shortly. Meanwhile, the government has already ordered another 100 million doses of that vaccine, the total 200 million. But a vaccine made by Sanofi is running into trouble, and therefore that vaccine may not come to the market for a year from now.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here. And click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.